How does it feel to be nominated by a group of your peers?
It's amazing. It's a bit, absolutely incredible. I'm a Londoner, British, all of that kind of thing. So it feels incredibly important, feels incredibly special, and just here to kind of enjoy it, really.
And is this something that you think British independent film is particularly good at? Is encouraging these kind of stories to be heard?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, when you think about the kind of the history of Empire, the history of what we have done and how creative we are as British people, these kind of stories lend itself naturally to a British audience. So, this is the things that we do best, without a shadow of a doubt, definitely. And it's good that, you're able to make films like this in this space. I don't think there's many other countries where you're allowed to kind of have that form of expression and bring it to a British audience, really.
Getting the support of your fellow filmmakers and community, how does that work for you in this kind of documentary?
So this film was supported by the BBC and Doc Society, and obviously the National Lottery through that. So, having that wealth of support is really, really important. And knowing that's there, and knowing that's there to kind of help you kind of produce a vision is hugely important. And again, it's one of the things that we do the best, kind of identifying, smaller stories that can become bigger things, really. So it's really, really important. Really.
We were talking with Stephen Woolley about how filmmaking has been impacted by lockdown and the after effects of lockdown. Does that roll over into documentary film as well?
Definitely. This took 3 years to make because of lockdowns, because of COVID, because we couldn't go out there. We were planning to go out there in 2021, couldn't do it. And so it's been tough, but also in a way it brings you that appreciation of what you do, and sometimes film's really difficult to make. That you're both here. Actually, it brings back why it's so brilliant and beautiful and why we all love it. So to be back out there, it's great. It's amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.